What makes relationships so difficult? What happens to us as women when we find this one person that we want to spend our life with, right? And we plan our wedding and we're so happy. And
It's 4 o'clock.
oh, my computer told me it's 4 o'clock. And we go on the honeymoon and something happens. Inevitably, something happens. It's not always roses. And what starts is all those expectations that we have about how our wedding is going to be, how our husband is going to treat us on the honeymoon, how we're going to feel. And all those expectations, what happens is that it might not happen. We don't have that. And so we come back from this honeymoon, we come back from the wedding, and we're upset, kind of pissed, yeah, a little bit. Those are resentments. And the resentments came from the fact that what you wanted to have happen didn't happen. That's because you didn't know how to communicate that to your partner. You didn't know how to share with your partner how you would like it to be. Maybe you did, or you thought you did, but men are pretty clueless, let me tell you. They don't get it. They don't have the same language that we do. So we're using the words, but when they hear the words, it's completely different. And so we think we communicated our wants and desires about how we wanted it to be and how we wanted to be romantic. And the man's over there going, oh, well, okay, I could do romantic. And he thinks by putting a table by the beach and having caviar or strawberries or what have you is being romantic. And you're over there going, I didn't want to do that. It wasn't clear to him what he wanted. And so you're stuck with an experience of a wedding and a honeymoon that is leaving a bad taste in your mouth. So when you start, quote, your marriage, when you get back, you're not a happy camper. And this is how you start the marriage. And then you are adding more disappointments and upsets, and things didn't turn out the way you thought they would turn out, and so on and so forth, until the resentments turn this woman into somebody who I call it the hardening of the love arteries, until that happens where she becomes bitter and brittle and every little thing upsets her. And she says, I am communicating, but it's not happening. He doesn't understand. And so I get this so often where the women come in as when I see them as a marriage counselor, where it's like, I'm done. I don't want to have anything to do with him. I'm upset with him. I think I married the wrong guy. And they didn't know how to communicate in a way that this man who loved them, otherwise he wouldn't have married him, wants to contribute to her. So number one, ladies, I'm offering a 90-minute class on how to release those resentments, because it's important that you know how to clear them out. Well, the other thing that happens is, yes, you can clear them out. I'll teach you how to clear them out in 90 minutes. But here's the issue. You're always going to have new resentments coming up all the time. So you're always going to be clearing them out, or you're going to learn how to communicate better with yourself and your identity and with your partner, so that you can be she who decides, so that you will be able to communicate in a way that he understands what you're asking for and knows how to deliver it and wants to deliver it. That's the other key thing, and I'll talk about that another time, that he wants to deliver it. So if this is something that you feel you need to clear out because you find yourself getting snarky and you feel bitter and you don't feel loved and you're not being very loving, come join me in the 90-minute class. Spend 90 minutes of your time and learn how to do that. It'll do a world of good to help you know how to release those resentments. Can I get an amen, sister? Mwah!